So people keep asking me every day about how they can start a business, and they often think that they need a whole lot of things to start a business. But here I am today to tell you that to start a business, there are three basic things that you need, and the number one is you need a product or service. So let's take it this way. Maybe you have a chicken and you've reared the chicken for like 5 to 6 months. It's now lays egg. Now you can start selling the eggs, and that's a business. Now, or you have a skill, maybe you know how to type using Microsoft Word. You can actually start teaching people, or you look for a computer center, work with them, and you start earning. So one way or the other, you will get to realize that as long as there is a product or a service, you already have a business. Now, the talk of the business becoming successful or becoming big is actually relative, and it's for another day. But now I'm just trying to make you understand that everyone can actually start a business, and you need just three things to start a business. So like I said earlier, the number one thing you need is to understand that you need to have a product or service, and number two thing you need to have is to ensure that you have a market. There is a demand for your product or service. As long as there is a market for it, now the market might be small, might be big, might be very little, but as long as you have a product or service, you have someone that is willing to buy or that sees that your product or service as a value, then you have a business. Now, the number three thing is, for every business, there must be a transaction. There must be a means of exchange. So the number three thing you need to understand is that there must be a means of payment. So like I said, you need three things to start a business. Now, whether it's small, it's big, it's successful or not. And the number one is you need a product or service. Number two is the fact that that product or service must be of value to someone, no matter how small it is or no matter how large the market is. The major thing is to understand you have a product, a service, or a skill. Then you have people that are willing to buy, or people that understand the service as a value. And number three is that there is a flow of transaction. Now, so the third one, like I said, is there must be a means of payment. Understand the means, the strategy, of payment. How does he, evolve from having a skill to having the market, and then getting paid for this value? As long as those three things are in place, you already have a business. Don't let anybody bully you that is small. Don't let everybody force you to work for someone all your life, making you feel like you're not going to be successful or anything. The biggest businesses actually started from somewhere. I just got to know yesterday that even Airbnb started from WordPress. So that means anybody, anywhere can be successful. The main thing is to understand that, you need to figure these things out. Yeah. What skill do you have? What product do you have? What value can you give? The number two, who are those that will need this thing? How can I get them? How can I bridge the gap? And number three, how am I going to receive payment? How will you get paid? So whether they are abroad, they are close by, or how will this lead into transactions? So if this is the first time watching our videos, please make sure you subscribe. I'd like to see you in the next video. Stay right there.